Coming up on today's show, if anybody overhears me doing one take after another of this intro, I'll kill myself. Plus, Jimmy Carter shows us some new excuses for old tricks, whatever that means. Also, mystery of the month, don't go away.
I agree. It should not take 7 years for an asylum claim to be done. This bill gets it done in 90 days. Then you start to make a difference in this, and you start to adhere to what we know, American principles. Look, I don't talk about my faith a lot, but Matthew 25:40 talks about, to the least amongst us you do unto me.
Matthew 25:40. All right. Let us see here. Verse 40 says, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" The verse after that says, 41, "Then he will say to those on his left, 'Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels.'"
That's true of most Americans. They simply want order to it. This bill does it. It's funded. It's supported by the people who do it. And it lets us keep our dignity about how we treat other people.
Thank you, Governor. And just to clarify for our viewers, Springfield, Ohio does have a large number of Haitian migrants who have legal status. Right. Temporary protected status.
Well, Margaret, but
thank you, Senator. We have so much to get to.
Margaret, I think it's important because
we're going to turn out of the economy. Thank you,
Margaret. The rules were that you guys weren't going to fact check, and since you're fact checking me, I think it's important to say what's actually going on. So there's an application called the CBP One app, where you can go on as an illegal migrant, apply for asylum or apply for parole, and be granted legal status at the wave of a Kamala Harris open border wand. That is not a person coming in, applying for a green card and waiting for 10 years. That is the facilitation of illegal immigration, Margaret, by our own leadership.
Thank you, Senator, for describing the legal process. We have so much to get to, Senator.
Those laws have been on the books since 1990.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The CBP One app has not been on the books since 1990. It's something that Kamala Harris created, Margaret.
Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut. We have so much we want to get to. Thank you for explaining the legal process. Nora.
Ouch. Thank you for explaining how the system works. As a host and moderator, you can't be trying to move things along, but then also shoehorn in the most passive-aggressive quip of fall 2024. It's 1:12 p.m. You know what that means. It's time for the part of the show called Mystery of the Month. And this month, the mystery is, why is it that even though I was the person who talked constantly about how the left is historically famous for its infighting, not just amongst the status quo, but also amongst extremists, was I still caught off guard by my colleagues and peers who were pushing back against identity politics and using the term woke cynically? Why? Why did that happen? And it's 1:13 p.m. Sorry. That means we've got to bring the show to a close, but I want to thank you so much for pressing play on this episode of Retitled, which, the show that was originally called Thank God for Editing before it was retitled to Retitled. I'm going to do this a few times, and hopefully the camera will just cut.